Hello, geometry students. We are back now, and this time we're doing a rotation. Now, this is one rotation, not the whole four rotations we did before. But I still have my rules here to look at. Okay, so rotation of 90 degrees counterclockwise about the origin of this shape, this triangle. We're going to rotate it 90 degrees, and what does it look like? Well, first thing I have to know is the coordinates of this thing. Because I can't do it, I need those numbers before I do anything else. E is -2, comma, +1. B is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, comma, it's right at the origin, so it's 5, 0. G is -2, comma, 3. Just find those out first. Remember, X is always first, Y is second. So, as everything goes. So I have a rule for rotation at 90 degrees. I take X, comma, Y, and I do something to it. Well, rotation from my rules here I listed, I'm doing -y, comma, x. So I switched them, and I make the first one, I change the sign as the first one. Okay, so let's list these points. I have E, and that is 2, comma, 1. I have B, well, we'll do it, I guess doesn't matter the order, 5, comma, 0. Oh, -5, comma, 0, be careful. Gotta be careful. And then, I'm messing these up, bad. Well, I'm hoping you are a bit more careful than I am. And I'm gonna make these translations. Okay, so I put the Y first. So it's always X, comma, Y, right? So my Y here is 1, and I change the sign to negative. And then I just put the X, 2. Then I do B. My Y is just 0. Now -0, it doesn't really make any sense, but we could put -0 if you want. And I just put my X, -5. Third one, -3 is my Y, but I'm making it negative, so a negative times a negative is a positive. 3, comma, I just put my X. So these are my new coordinates, and now these are X's and Y's. So when I'm doing, what I'm going to call these is E prime, B prime, and C prime. When I'm putting that on here, all I'm doing is changing these numbers. So look at this. So E prime is -1, comma, 2. -1, comma, 2. Now, next one. I feel I'm doing something wrong. 0, -5. What did I do wrong here? I flipped them. This should be -1, comma, -2. I forgot to change this. Man, am I messing these up. Okay, so -1, comma, -2 is down here. That is E prime. -2, -3, what? Oh, that's this. So E prime is here. Then I got B prime, which is 0, -5, That's b prime down here. And finally, my last one is 3, negative 2. And this would be my g prime. Now to highlight this in a different color, so it's a little bit easier to see. I have that. So there's my image, my pre-image, and there's my image. Now I didn't have to do all of this, right? I'm just showing you what it looks like, but this is the important math I'm going to do on the test. You remember these rules. If there's one thing I'm putting on the test, it's these rules. And I want you to remember this. I want you to copy them. I want you to know them. I want you to have them on a sheet of paper. Even after you send them to work to me, put them away someplace like this, nice and neat. You don't have to do the grass, but if you remember the rules, you don't have to do the grass. All right. So good luck, guys. I will talk to you later.